organization, my regular business and the organization, almost been there like 13, 12 years.
Okay.
Serving the community.
Understand. I mean, in your, what have you seen? So what made you, obviously you could have moved to and be a part of any community you choose to be a part of. What led you to Homestead to say, I want to be a part of the Homestead community, considering you could have gone anywhere?
When I used to live in Cutler Ridge before I
Okay.
get married. When I got married, I used to live in Cutler Ridge as well. But during that time, I always have all my activity in Homestead. And a friend of mine told me, why don't you just buy a house in Homestead
Right.
so that you can just stay in Homestead? I said, okay, fine. We did. We buy a house.
Okay.
And from there, we continue. Because I have a love for Homestead along with my wife. We've been serving this community for many years. And we see there's a need.
Right.
And also, sometimes one of the passion that we have, tell you the truth, sometimes the Haitian community left behind.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
you know, they left behind.
I've seen it.
Right.
It's
many
just
years.
like nobody looking out for them. I don't say we do the best job,
Right.
but we try to make sure that at least they are there, they're present, and they count.
Right.
Because when you live in a city like Homestead,
Right.
either you get the service, you don't do the service. They still do a budget in your head.
Yeah.
You still put
Right,
you in
right,
the
right,
budget,
right.
but do you get the service?
Right.
Somebody have to reach out. Somebody have to cry out. And that's one of the purpose we try to do here.
So, Alpha, a little bit about the services so we can get a little deeper, because you're a man that does a lot, you know, but you're kind of behind the scenes.
We try.
So I can tell that you're a leader and you're an excellent delegator. So the services that you provide, because you are the president of Three Virtues, right, which is a nonprofit that does a lot of great things for the community. Tell us a little bit about, because we all have businesses in downtown. Your office is here in downtown
Yes.
Homestead. Demetrius's AT&T is in downtown Homestead. So is my brokerage office. What kind of services can people get at your office here in downtown?
Thank you. As I mentioned, the name of my office is Variety Office Services, and we offer traffic school, taxes, fingerprint. The only fingerprint we don't do at my office is for immigration. After that, we offer all type of fingerprint. And also, one of the things is we are the only. There's no. I'm not brag or no.
You can brag. We can brag,
Say it
man.
like it
You
is.
deserve to be bragged about.
We are the only office in Homestead that offer 4 different transfer money.
Okay.
There is the only office that you can find MoneyGram, Western Union, RIA, and CAM transfer.
Right.
Nobody else. Not even Walmart, not even Publix.
Okay.
And the service is better.
Right.
So, not to put any of the other big name brand companies down, you know, but if you're in Homestead and you need to transfer some money, you can come right on Chrome Avenue, walk in. Service is excellent. You're not going to have to wait in long lines.
No.
The service is there. And the fingerprints. I remember when people have to do fingerprints,
Right,
even
right,
for
right.
real estate exams
Right.
or anything like that. Sometimes they send you way up to
Okay.
Miami.
Right.
Or Coral Gables.
Or Coral
Or
Gables.
Coral Gables,
Right.
when they have it right here
Here in
in
Homestead.
Homestead. So when you start looking it up in Google, and once you start, I found it now in Google. I'm like, oh man, it's down the street.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
you walk in and it's Alpha's place. I'm like, oh man, what's
I'm home.
Yes, we are. We are here to serve.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
you know, another crumb there that one didn't know.
Yes.
But now you know.
Yes, we're here.
So in addition to those services, that's a business that you've got rolling that provides great service to the community. You are also the president of Three Virtues. Tell us a little bit about Three Virtues and what it does for the community.
All right. To refer this organization, it was my wife's dream. I used to work for a nonprofit right behind where you see where the old police station used to be,
Yeah.
Right,
where
right,
the junkyard is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to work for a nonprofit there, and that's where I learned everything from Micheline Docena. She was a pioneer for this community. The name was Haitian Organization for Women.
Okay.
I worked for them for 7 years. I learned a lot from her. And after she retired, she passed it along to somebody else. And that lady took 2 years after that, she closed it. She said there was so much money, they didn't have money to pay taxes and all that. She closed it down.
Right.
So that's when I ended up opening my own business. I said, you know what, I'm not going to work for people, I'm going to open my own
Right.
business.
Right.
But people throughout the community keep on telling me, yeah, you used to help so much with Haitian Organization of Women. Why don't you open a nonprofit? Because at that time, I think it was only Galata closed, and
Right.
they tell me to open it. I say, you know what, I'm not interested in opening a nonprofit and all
Right.
that. And my wife said, you know what, the people keep on asking, why don't you just open it? I said, well, why don't you open it and you take care of it, you know? And she said, no, you have the experience. Okay, you know, happy home, happy wife.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well said.
So I went and opened the organization with the help of many friends. And since then, the organization offers after school, summer camp, food pantry, and social service.
Say that one more time.
Right,
One more time.
right.
A little bit slower.
Slow it down.
Because those are big things that are offered to the
Don't
community.
slide over it, you know, slow it down, check, you know, bullet points.
Yes. So the organization, we offer after school. Right now, we have an after school running at St. John's School in 15th Street.
Yeah.
So the after school, the purpose of the after school is to help those parents that do not speak English.
Okay.
So when their kids go to the after school, they will be able to do the homework at the after school.
Okay.
So when they get home, the parent only worry about feeding them and send them to bed. They don't have to worry about the
Right,
homework.
right.
So currently we have 50 students. We don't have any grant from government, and that's why we do fundraising to get money.
Yeah.
And also we ask the parent to pitch in. Okay, that's
Okay.
the after school. The summer camp, we do it either at St. John or at Sacred Heart Church. We
Okay.
have two locations. Sometimes we do a different location. So the summer camp usually 7 weeks.
All right.
In that 7 weeks, we have 3 field trips per week. We teach them how to do cooking. My wife do cooking classes for them. She teach them Creole. We teach them Spanish. We do art with them. We do martial art with them.
Wow.
And we do PE with them, and we also do math, reading, and a language.
And this is for when kids are out
Right,
in summer
Summer
school,
school.
right? Instead of just staying home and not getting any sort of education or any extracurricular activities, now they can go to your summer camp and they can get cooking.
Math, English,
Yeah.
French,
Writing Creole.
writing Creole,
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, all
That's
the
a
above.
pretty-
Plus they get 3 field trips per week.
And they get not one, not
Three
two.
field trips.
I don't know if any other organization
None.
has those services.
As a matter of fact, we always take them to Ruby George Park so they can teach them how to swim. Because remember, any kid you have in Florida needs to know how to swim.
Yeah.
So we teach them how to swim.
And you're up to 50 kids at this time?
50.
Wow. Wow. That's an amazing accomplishment. And we see you're one of the pillars of the community, and you're also leading the way. You're pioneering new things. Obviously, I wasn't aware of this, and I've been in Homestead almost 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Right, right.
So it's right in our backyard, these things are occurring. That doesn't mean you don't know. You can't use that term anymore.
You can't use that. I won't use it anymore.
as Mr. Julio mentioned, you know, we work and we just don't make noise.
Right. That's it. Well,
He's
well
behind the
said.
scene. And that's why I love these conversations, because you see Alpha in the background. You see him doing a lot.
Right.
But then you go, man, I wonder what is the list of
Right.
all of the things he provides. Because now you and I
Yeah.
can start saying, hey, by the way, have you heard about that summer camp?
Right. Not only that, too. I mean, I always look at, you know what? You know, I love giving back to the community in any capacity that I can. And sometimes I have things or persons saying, hey, is there any community anything that's going on that we can be a part of? And we usually reach out. So now that I know, I mean, we can add that to our portfolio of things that we do in the community, because we're always doing, you know, with the Rotary, we're giving scholarships to kids in the community. So that's one of the things. And every year, right, we give away almost $150,000 last year, this year, in our funding raised from the Seafood Festival. So that's definitely one that we would like to consider, you know, to add to our list of things if it's available. So maybe one day we can invite you as a guest to our Rotary, our meeting. So
He's part of the Kiwanis.
Kiwanis, okay.
We love Kiwanis too. We love Kiwanis too. But there's always that friendly competition
of course, you know.
who's doing the most for the community.
That's it, you know, who can do the most for the community, give back, you know. You know, and at some point, you know, you always want to say, you wish you could take this global, want to take it global. We tend to do, we start in our own backyard, and then we want to branch off and try to touch every single, anyone that needs help, for that matter.
I wanted to ask Alpha, you know, every time I see him, he's always in a good mood. He's always smiling. You always see him as this, like, just
Beacon of light.
very, very, you know, just this shining diamond just walking through the community, right?
That's it.
Alpha, have you gone through adversity to get to where you have achieved, to get to what you've achieved? Tell us some things where people have said no to you and how you've taken that no and turned it into a yes.
Yes, That's a good question, especially when you are in the nonprofit sector. And as you all know, that there's a lot of needs in the community.
Right.
Sometimes you see the needs and you present a proposal or a project,
Yeah.
and that need, you know that it will help the community in large. And when you send the proposal or you even go to an office, you ask for the funding just to help the community, for some reason they don't see it. And one of the things I want to mention while you ask this question, sometimes the people that can give,
Yeah.
they usually give to the organization that already have so much money. I don't know if because of the name. It's true. I don't know if because of the name.
Money takes money
Yeah,
makes
you
money,
know?
right?
They're already doing very well.
Yeah.
They're already well funded.
Yeah.
And then here is a person that's going to add so much more to the community, and they hesitate.
Yes.
Right.
And it's just like, I don't know, maybe when they're not going to get enough credit, so they rather give it to the big name organization, so the name can be in somewhere in the plaque or somewhere. And sometimes you ask them, you know, why do they give? Do you really give, or you just want to give? I don't understand.
There you go.
So this kind of thing sometimes might want to discourage you,
Yeah.
but the fact that you know you're not doing it for you, and you know that if it doesn't work Monday, it should work Tuesday.
We gotta give it up for that one, man. If it doesn't work Monday, it's gonna work Tuesday.
So that means keep trying, keep going, keep going.
Life is a fight. You cannot give up. You just keep on
Amen
going.
to that, man.
You just keep on going.
You know,
You know.
you have to pivot sometimes. Sometimes
Absolutely.
you do have to
Yeah.
get down and continue to pray forward. And we see that you now have written some books out there. I mean, this guy is a Renaissance man, huh?
I don't know where he finds the time. I don't know where he finds the time because he's also a deacon at Sacred Heart Church,
Right.
and that comes with
So
responsibilities
business, family
as well.
man, deacon, giving
So-
back to the community. You're finding the time to give back.
Tell us what these books are about, please.
Sure. This one is the journey of faith and love.
Journey of Faith and Love.
Journey of faith and love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is more or less
Journey of Faith and
faith and
Love.
love. Is to let the audience or anyone, even if you don't believe in God,
Right.
you believe in something. You have faith on something.
Yeah.
For example, let me give you an example. Right now you have a headache,
Yeah.
but you know you're gonna take a Tylenol because you know the Tylenol can fix you. That's faith.
Right.
You know it can fix you. You know,
faith.
yeah, that's
Right,
faith
right.
because you know if you take it, it's gonna give you a relief.
Right.
That's faith. So people think faith is all about religion. No, you have faith on something. It might not be
Right.
religion, but you have
But
faith on
faith in
something
something.
somehow. You know, so that's the kind of thing that we more or less discuss in the book. That faith is not just religion, but whatever you believe in, that is faith.
I will say this: faith can move mountains.
Absolutely.
Faith can move mountains. You just gotta have a small amount.
Let me give you- let me
Mustard
give-
seed amount.
Let me give you a second example. Right now, you come to that broadcast. You left your house.
Right.
You take the car and come here.
That's right.
You have faith you're going to make it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
If
right.
not, you would stay in your house. I'm not
No,
going
I
because there's
can't
so
leave.
much accident. There's so much thing going on. I'm
Right.
not going to come.
Right.
But you have faith you're going to make it.
That's right.
You know. So and
That's what this book is about. Journey of Faith and Love.
And at the end of the day, everybody needs love.
That's right.
Everybody needs love. And I don't need to give love, but we need love.
Right.
And we know that when we know that somebody loves us, our life change.
Right.
We feel different. And we all looking for love, and we all need love.
You know, in sales, when you really understand sales, what makes a person move, what motivates, what influences people are emotions.
It
you
is.
know? It's empathy, it's love, it's humility.
Right.
Those kinds of emotions are what make people say, I want to work with this person.
Yeah.
Because somehow
Right.
he has sparked an emotion in making me want to do business with this person.
Right.
So instead of always looking for, hey, I'm looking at that commission I'm going to make. No, think about how you're helping this family
To impact them.
move from here to here and what that motivation is, and work on motivation towards that family, and money will come.
Right.
You know, but
Usually
you-
does.
Yeah, but you
Organically.
gotta stop thinking of the financial part of things and start impacting the emotional part of the people you're helping.
No, you're right, because a lot of businesses or a lot of people in high position, they don't see people first.
Right.
Numbers.
Yeah, this is the number. Exactly. This is the number first. Yeah.
That's it.
Bottom
And it
line.
shouldn't
I'm only
be.
as good as yesterday.
Exactly.
I hear that daily.
Yeah. It shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be, but but in the corporate world, as they say, you're only as good as yesterday. It's about the numbers, year over year, month over month,
Absolutely.
type setup. So what about the second one here? I see spiritual.
The second one is the one that my wife liked the most. It's spiritual distraction of the 21st century.
Wow.
We
Spiritual
all have a
distraction.
distraction.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
No matter who we are, we all have a distraction
Spiritual distraction.
of the 21st century. So we all have a distraction. Inside that book, I more or less describe different distractions that we have.
Distractions could also be called noise, right?
Right.
Yeah,
It's a noise.
yeah. That also mentioned as well, because sometimes we have different distractions that holding us back,
Right.
and we don't realize that. So by reading this book, not only you can more or less figure it out what kind of distraction you have, but also work on it so you can move on.
Right.
Because there will always be distraction. We come to this world, there was distraction. We're going to leave this world, there will be distraction.
Right.
But your job, my job, is to walk through it
Right.
and
Right.
get over it.
Right.
I seen an interview not too long ago with Mr. Wonderful. I think his name is Kevin Leary. He was on Shark Tank.
Right.
One of the judges on Shark Tank. And they were asking him, because he used to work for Steve Jobs.
Right.
And he said Steve Jobs was a jerk. When it came to managing people, he wasn't the nice guy that people would always see, but he's done amazing things because he was able to work through distractions. But he says, even at that level, there was some distractions with Steve Jobs, but he says Elon Musk is a guy that has no distractions. He is fully focused. Laser focused on whatever he is trying to accomplish.
Right.
And I'll tell you right now, I struggle a lot with distractions.
Sure.
As you're trying to get to, these are high level activities that I need to get done today.
Right.
But the smallest thing, whether it's the phone, whether it's somebody knocks on the door, it doesn't matter what it is. The only distraction we should always have is when wife is calling.
Right.
Wife is calling. That's the only distraction that we should have. But in the meantime, when you get good at understanding how to organize your time and block certain time for high level activities,
Right.
I think that helps with distractions. But who knows? You know what? You guys can get this book
All
and you can
platforms,
learn.
right? On all major platforms,
Yes.
it's available.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Amazon, TikTok Shop.
Yeah, you can get it in any major platform. Also, it's available from like 13 different countries.
Wow.
So if you have
Okay.
family in different countries like Canada, UK, Japan.
Now, some of the gems you've dropped today are, high level gems.
right.
Is it affordable?
It's a
The
million bucks.
spiritual distraction of the spiritual distraction of the 21st century is $20.
$20,
And
man.
the Junior Fit and Love is $15.
Two lattes at Starbucks, man.
right.
There you go, right here.
That's it.
And you get something you can keep for life and you can add to your life. Alpha, we are so proud of what you have accomplished already and what you are yet to accomplish. We're proud to be sitting alongside of you. We're proud to know that you are from here, Homestead. You're in downtown, because we gotta let the world know there's talent.
Yes.
There's a lot of talent down here.
Right.
And we want to bring jobs into this area so that we can give excellent, high-paying jobs to the talented people that we've got.
Right.
And another thing about the Haitian community, it's time for the Haitian community to have a seat at the table in city government. They need to have a seat at the table because honestly, they could swing any election if they really wanted to.
Right.
We have the people.
Right.
They can swing any election.
Remember when we first started our podcast and we were looking at the demographics of how much persons from different nationalities
Yeah.
are in certain communities? And Homestead,
It was one of the highest ones. They're one of the highest ones
Highest ones.
purchasing properties in Homestead.
Homestead, right.
We could see the migration coming into Homestead.
Right.
And I don't know, maybe you're doing something on the back end, attracting these
That's
people, right?
Come this way, you know?
I think the same way that Haitian population, you can say dominant North Miami,
Right.
they can do that here too.
Right.
If they're willing to do that.
Right, and at the end of the day, we all look at it as how, as a community as a whole, everyone, each one teach one, right? We want to drop crumbs for all, so that when they come downtown, get in now. We're not at the ground level anymore. Things are still affordable here in Homestead. Opening a business here is still easy to be done. And there are certain municipalities where it's extremely like pulling teeth to try to get your business license and get yourself off the ground. But now's the time. We keep talking about Homestead. We harp about our community here because not only because we love it and we live here, but we know that it's only a matter of time. Before downtown, to find a space downtown will be almost impossible. You'll have to buy somebody out. So get in while get in where you fit in right now.
Right.
That's one of the gems I will tell you out there, guys. Hey, Homestead is here now, and it's time to come. So we love what you have said. We love everything about what you got going on, and we definitely would like to continue to be a part of that. So anything that we can do from our end, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. I will give you my number, and Julio, at the end of this podcast, we will definitely plug his information up where you can purchase your books and such. Anything we can do to help push you forward.
Yes, I appreciate that, and it is a pleasure to be among those two guys that work hard for this community. And sometimes I was spoken to Mr. Julio yesterday. Sometimes you say, why you do what you do?
Right.
Because of the love of the community.
What's the purpose?
What
What's
is
the
your
drive?
purpose, right?
What's the drive behind it?
Yeah.
And when you truly look at yourself in the mirror and understand what that drive is, a lot of good things happen.
That's
A
right.
lot of good things happen because you're doing it for the right reason. And it's part of the emotional part of serving the community. It's not for any accolades. It's not for, hey, pat me on the back.
Right.
No. We just really genuinely try to push people forward. Just like what this
whole
whole statue says. We're helping people
That's
push
right.
people
It
forward.
is service before self before service.
go.
They always tend to, depending on what division you're talking about it in. But nonetheless, we all serve a higher purpose, and we're all simply looking forward to doing and dropping a little bit of crumbs for the next generation. So, guys, as we bring this to a close, please like and subscribe our podcast. We're here every Wednesday to drop some tips and tricks in your ear. We welcome you, sir, to come on at any time. If you wish to, just reach out to us, and we can definitely push it forward. So, thank you again.
Thank you, Alpha.
Thank you for
Blessings to
having
you. Blessings to your family. Continue doing great things, my
Thank you
friend.
for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. All right.